Not my thing off in the back. All good. How's it going, guys? Today we're gonna be watching Clix. I was speaking to Reese, and Reese was actually quite impressed by Clix. And Reese is normally a Clix hater. You guys should hear him off stream. He's always shit talking Clix. He's saying, "Oh, he's so bad. How do people watch this guy? Why do more people not subscribe to Reese over Clix?" And yeah, here we are. All right, let's take a look. We're going to be looking at 3 games. I know Reese has already watched one of these, so we probably shouldn't watch that video. What is going on? So I'm tempted to watch this first game and then this game right here, and as well as there's a game at the end as well we could take a look at. But yeah, let's take a look. His fighting's getting a lot better. He's looking primed up. Be cool if Clix actually like won the solo series. That would be like actually a really good achievement for him. But take a look. Who's in chat here first? Someone said job. Ideal. Odds, can we get the J word banned, please? Thank you. Alright, first in chat today was Prixie. How's it going, Prixie? And then we had Boz, Mazned, Enav, Husky. How's it going, Joker, Fishy? How's it going, Fishy? Prefer as well. Prefer, I was watching some VODs last night, and you actually made a guest appearance, believe it or not. Everyone played... No, today is the heats, guys. So today you need to get top 25 or something to qualify to the Solo Series Finals, which is next weekend. And it's kind of stacked. Like, the amount of players, the amount of good players and stuff in the lobbies is... the games are going to be tough. I'm tempted to viewing party it, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. Around the house. Yeah, I don't know. I bought a house. I was like, oh, this would be great. I'll be like, you know, so much more free time. I can work a lot more. I just spend the whole time cleaning and shit now, so it's a bit raps. You're conned by a cheater proofer. Unlucky. Not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Alright, Osborne at Cartman Land. I assume this is where he's landing in the actual cup as well. Good patience. Do all this so we can see what's going on properly. 8 AM VOD in Fortnite. Let's go. You'd love to see. Nice little setup. This is a good setup you can do is like just placing a load of builds and then smacking on the right wall from above. Because as the guy goes out, wherever he goes, you've got one of the edits on him. Doesn't quite get the shot, but like now he's got like a good angle. Very, very good three-piece here. The guy walks into it. Kirkified. Not ideal. Little drop-down piece. Wait for the edit. Mate, Clix is moving. Lovely stuff. That's a bad edit afterwards, but that was nice. That was a very, very good wall setup right there. That guy's name is crazy, right? Alright, let me pull up the pen as well, so screen. Okay. I was gonna like, mate, Clix actually, I don't know. I feel like he might have a better 2026. He's like super locked in. He's playing with Higgs as well. Like he's got like a very like tier 1 team. I think the issue of, not the issue, but the issue in part of Clix is in duos and team modes and stuff. He's always kind of been playing with somebody not up to his skill level or somebody that can like let him shine. But I think with Higgs, he definitely doesn't have that issue. You know. No right outfit. New mask is really good. Thanks for helping the comp. Demon. Yeah, the new Canada one is so good. I actually think it's like the best one that we've ever like put out. I really like it. A lot more like simple and easy to implement as well. Little sneak play on this guy. Crouch ADS. Nice. Blocks the exits. How do you set up here? I feel like you go on the right wall, surely. This guy just gonna edit. I don't know. This guy just goes out. Again, another trade. Not what you like to see, to be honest. But I guess it's all good. Is there coming a Canada 2.0? Mate, it's not even been out for like... It's not even out. Like, I haven't even actually released it fully. I'm just giving you guys a little preview of it. There's nobody asking for a 2.0 version. There is a new video that's going to be like one of the best videos coming when it actually drops, which is going to be like how to implement everything you learn. Because I think in previous masterclasses, it's been a little bit difficult to like put all the info into your gameplay. So he's going to give you like a routine that you can do to follow and put everything in. This is a smart fight right here because obviously he doesn't have to worry about third parties as much. Also, the way he's setting up here is quite good. You can maybe think about like blocking the angles before the guy reboxes, but that guy seems pretty good, so he just leaves the fight. Fair enough. Leaves the fight. Pops us 3 slurps. No way he doesn't carry 3 slurps. I'll let you take 3 slurps over big, surely, but... yeah, we're gonna try to do like updates. The way that Canada's made it is so it's not like a little sneak play over. It's not like, you know, it's just how to jetpack rotate. It's like how to actually play the game fundamentally, and then over time as new stuff comes out, like after the season, for like, you know, next FNCS and things like that, there'll be more videos coming out that'll explain more in-depth stuff. Very, very nice. Nice. Well played. Another free kill. Gotta chase this guy. Good setup as well. Very, very good setup here is you approach from over this way. A lot of people, they approach from that way and they just smack on this wall. But if you slide and use the momentum and then build as you go, look, now he's got like this whole back side off here cut off. And then he can obviously get this right wall. You see how he gets the right? So now this guy can only go into the mountain, which is super scuffed. This is blocked off. This way is where he's approaching from. And then now he's got this, you know, this exit over there here cut off as well. Obviously, he's like a little bit extra just to kill somebody who's 1 HP, but this is how you get kills like quickly without having to faff around too much, you know? Yeah, very, very free kill. And the guy just gets stuck. Like, the guy tries to make space and he just gets stuck. How's it going, Tortex? Good luck today if you're playing. Zala I will at some point, yeah. It's just not like the main priority at the moment. Working on other stuff. It is. For like a key game, he's playing this pretty methodical, right? He's like got 4 kills, but the thing is in the key game is it's quite easy to scuff yourself. You know, taking down fights, but basically all of these fights, he's doing little lurks on them. Like even right there, like just doing a little lurk on the guy farming rather than just running up and find him. Gets hit, instantly boxes up and heals. Probably not worth the fight at this point, yeah. Whenever the guy's like back in old space like that, it's just not worth fighting. It's so hard to end the fight. Intro, I'm going to be working on that next. After the Canada one's out. Is my... Going... Feel... Do you reckon playing Storm for mats and looting this meta in heats, landing on slums with 4 chests? I don't know. I feel like it's so tough to qual if you're just playing from slums, because like a good game when you play from slums is like top 50 versus if you play confident, yeah, you might die spawn or whatever, but at least you're going to get some loot somewhere, you know? Yeah, no, most pros don't think while they play because it's like natural instinct to them at that point, right? But if you're not a pro, then you need to actually think. Otherwise, you're just going to be a retard. Is the unfortunate truth to it. So, good setup. This is a nice little cone setup here. Retail cone like that. It's free kill. On Twitter, you said go 6.4 and 125 build and edit is the new strat. Isn't that too high? If you get used to it, it's like such a good sense. I'm trying to convert Pixie to it. I think Pixie's trying it out. I need to like ask him if he's actually using it still. But it is good. It's really, really good. What say? You do more fighting vids like voting good players solo bombs? Yeah, I can. I should have a YouTube video out later. I might post it tomorrow of a really good, like, underrated, unknown pro who's good at keying. That'll be out soon. Another free kill. Again, like, this is a high kill game. He's only got 4 kills going endgame. The rest of them you'll just pick up along the way, you know? He also needs to be careful using game self-grief days. He's not good. That bug of build and edit sense from the stat lobby. I don't think that affects everybody, though. And also, like, you can get used to it, is the thing. Because, like, Ark is playing 170 build and edit, and he doesn't have any issues with that. Like, he's never complained about it. And he would notice it the most, because he's got the highest build and edit sense, right? Good movement. When you're ever jetpacking, guys, always, like, strafe sideways as you go as well. Yes, those mats from earlier. How's it go, Matix? Another free kill here. No, this gun's crazy. This gun's actually really good. I feel like it might be like, it's definitely better than the AR. Especially like this like medium range here is so good. Elo last game tips. Just have a game plan that works regardless of Elo, you know? Wait, this guy gets out. Good discipline by him. Hold on, the dog wants to come in. He's like full reading this kill though. Yeah, not worth it at that point. Alright, hold on, let me dog in. So, good, Hannah? Come on, dog. Alright. How are you? I'm chilling, bro. Nice. Take kite here, maybe? And high layer. I feel like high layers in these like bot lobbies are so good. Because the guy on height has like 0 clue how to play the game. Always. Like just taking height first moving because he wants to. And Rory. Little height flank. This guy's literally built all the stairs for him. Now he just needs to wait for this guy to spray and he can get a free kill here. Lovely stuff. Great refresh right there. Benji refresh, as we call. Iron height, cap, just crashes casually. Lovely little prediction. That like prediction where you triple edit and just wait for the guy to come down is so good. Nice, good angle. Little angle swap, very, very nice stuff. Someone's up on height front side, so he just drops down. Eat one of you. Just worry about Surge. Surge is the main thing in like a heat type lobby, especially the first few games. It will always be higher than you think, so just worry about that early. And obviously focus on positioning. Another little height flank. Oh. Nice, good side jump. Good like sprinting side jump. If you guys don't know, you can cancel the Sue sprinting high jump by building, which I mean you should probably know at this point, but there's a lot of scenarios where like here, I mean here he's not doing one, but here if he was doing one, he could just build and get up the layer. He just had a regular side jump there, and then it's a good mix. But you can do the Sue high jump over somebody quite easily, you know. That guy's doing. Very nice kill. Grabs all the loot as well. Good mix. Little Zone Wars mix right there. S3 fires at the moment. It's got to be Shark. Shark. Chap, and then some NA player. Loki Higgs. I think Higgs. Higgs, Trap, and Shark. Thoughts? And Canada. But nice. Pressure. Rax and Vico. I think Rax is crazy, but I think Rax needs to, like, prove himself a little bit more before he gets that, like, you know, that title. Rax is nuts, so, like, actually nuts. You know, like, on paper, he's probably got some of the best fighting mechs in the world, but there's a difference between, you know, what Rax does in a cup and then what, like, Chap can do in a cup, you know, I would say. But if we get a couple Rax, like, crazy 1v2s, nice win. Get a couple, very well played win. If we get a couple, like, Rax 1v2s when Queasy's milked out his ass this year, like, Rax has got to be up there as well. Alright, nice win. So what did he start off with? He failed his WQ game down spawn, and then he took a nice patient win. This is really important, because otherwise he would have wasted, you know, an hour of the cup and 3 games to have a bad, and have a really bad spot. But instead he recovers. Do you guys want to watch the 12th, or do you just want to watch another win? I think let's watch the 12th. Good. How can you improve your fighting? Figure out what it actually is with your fighting that you suck at. Whenever I do, like, a fighting coaching session with somebody, I always ask them, you know, what do you struggle with? What do you die to? And they're never, like, 100% sure. It's not like, oh, I just die in this scenario, I die in this scenario. And if you don't know how you're dying, which is quite easy to find out, because you probably die a lot every single day when you play, go back and watch all your deaths, and that will tell you, like, you know, everything you need to know. Okay, where is Clix? Ah, key, this kid. Let me watch it from this kid's POV. Kalamaskas is so good. Thank you, Hannah. Do you think an average diamond player could go back in time and qualify for the World Cup? Absolutely not. Oh, diamond. Diamond? Like, you trolling? This guy just got sniffed up. Feels bad. Well played. How are you in diamond? Like, what even is that? For diamond is like... that below plan? Was 7 years ago? Yeah, I know, but still, like, diamond players are just going to, like, fold under pressure. They're going to milk an endgame. They're not going to get enough elims when they need to. Can you and Reese play tournaments on stream? Mate, Reese has decided to stop playing cups after he milked me so bad. No, I milked him. We both like, just did bad in cups. So Reese was like, I'm not playing any cups ever again, which is fair enough. Oh, yeah, I don't know if anybody's going to stream Heats. I'm not going to lie, guys. We'll see. I'll probably host somebody who's streaming it, but we'll see. Majestic Max, you're just asking too many dumb questions where you got to, like, actually use your brain a little bit, I would say. Nice. Pump replace on the fresh wall. Right, I feel like people are so good at just reboxing now. Look at this guy. Like, it's so hard to end this fight. Because you expect the guy to counter peek, and instead he's just making space. And he's used cap wreck already, right? And then now he's playing from, like, old boxes. Clix gets third partied, which is very unfortunate timing. Almost dies right there. Oh, that was so close. He almost died right there. Damn. Good decision to crouch while healing. Makes some space, and then gets his chug off. Nice. Um, best way to learn to take walls. Honestly, learn like how to approach and do the setup, and then swing your pickaxe without taking any damage. That was not a good peek. I'm not sure about the top lefty right there. That's a good peek though. That's a much better peek right there. A little window on the feet. A good peek in that scenario. Is it gonna over yet? That is something Kanata does talk about a lot. I feel like what most people do, right? What most people do is they focus on getting damage at the start, but then they just like forget about not taking damage as they go over and as they set up on the wall. So the guy just insta peeks or something, and that becomes very, very difficult. But this other guy's not even bad, right? Let me get an earnings check on this other guy. Somebody in chat. Nice shot. This other guy's like actually good. He's like actually got good movement and stuff. Wow. Good movement. You see how Clix is approaching? He's always swinging, making it very, very hard to... Nice. Good movement. Always swinging as he approaches there, making it very, very hard for the guy to do a proper counter peek. But, like, thing is that when you approach and you just, like, go straight up on the wall, it's so easy for the other guy to spend a second thinking. But if you're moving, especially moving to the left really, really hard... or even moving to the right really, really hard, it's very hard for the other guy to like, actually do a good counter peek. Yeah, Clix did a couple bad peeks there, but he recovered the fight quite well. Can we 1v1 for 5 on PayPal and tell me what I'm doing wrong? A bit busy for the next bit. It's quite funny. I think Clix will be a top 10 fighter in EU. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, like, if this was an EU Opens lobby, Clix would have just died to some random kid with the... You know, some random German kid would have just taken his wall there and killed him, right? I do feel like pros on NA, their fighting looks better than it is. Because everybody they're fighting to get up against is on way higher ping than they are, right? Like, for the most part, you guys agree with that or not? Like, most pros, I'm not saying the pros are bad, but they look better than they are because they're fighting on 0 and everybody they're fighting is on, like, 25, 30 plus. But on EU, like, let's say you've got, you know, a pro. Let's just use, like, Tayson, for example. Tayson plays, like, 20, 30 ping in solo cups, and he'll be fighting against somebody else on 20, 30 ping, and then he'll also be fighting against some, like, German 0 pinger, some French 0 pinger, even, like, some person from the UK who's got good ping, a Swiss player, like an Austrian, like a Polish player on 0 ping, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a lot tougher on, good rotate here, Clix. Very, very good rotate. I feel like the average EU pro is just better at fighting because they have a tougher time winning those type of engagements, you know? EU is hard, bro. Like, the kids on EU, you'll be on, like, you know, top 2k elo, and you'll just run up against, like, Chap 2.0, you know? Like, the kids are so good. And they're also just, like, straight on the wall here, which is quite a good play. I think this is a good play here. Once this guy gets beamed, and just get straight over. I don't know. On EU, the kids just, like, they just know what they're doing a lot more than NA kids. Okay, just dips. This is my job. Yeah, unfortunately it is, bro. Nice little head bounce jetpack. That's a good tech. If you guys are playing in Heats later, use that head bounce. I'll show it again. Or if you're just playing in tournaments generally. Duos is a little bit harder to do, but in solos it's good because you don't waste as many mats setting up the jetpack, obviously. And then also you can like do it from behind and like from other people's perspective here. If we just go drone free. Like if you do the high walls, they can just spray the high wall and break it. But if you do this, like you don't get seen until you're zooming up in the air. That's a super hard shot to hit. Even that guy there was trying to set up to beam Clix and saw the jetpack. He couldn't hit a shot. Only wood here is super scuffed. Needs to get a kill. Focus fire this guy. Gets on the back wall maybe. It's so risky like fighting in wood at this point though, isn't it? Uses a keg as well. Uses a keg to like fight and have spare heals. Is there going to be any other solo tourneys this season? Hopefully. Is there any more like scheduled or not? There's still FNCS. There's still FNCS this season, by the way, guys. NCS Trials. So always that to look forward to. Looks like a really bad game. Yeah, he got very, very griefed by that one guy who kind of knew what he was doing. And he still ended up killing that guy. Like, he got beamed by the Mythic AR while fighting. And then, did a couple bad peaks. And then now he's just in this spot here. He has recovered it alright, because he played Storm a little bit. Okay, spots a guy getting cracked above him. Gonna go for that. But you gotta chase that, surely. NA is not real, bro. What is that guy doing? What is this kid doing? Hold on, we're going back on this. There's no way he's top 40 right here. There's no way he just kills somebody stacked on height, right? What is this guy doing? Oh, does he know this guy's getting zapped by Surge? There's no way, right? Like, why is this guy, like, fighting this? Does that make sense to anybody? And he doesn't shoot his pump? Brother. That guy. That's what I mean. On a you do that, and you're, like, mantling up on, like, some tier 1 fighter who just maxes you and hits you 150 straight away, like. And again hit, like, this might sound like cope, but I swear on a you, this kid doesn't edit out. He just 50-50s you, right? Can any EU players in chat confirm? If you're in a box like this, the kid never edits out and just reboxes. They always fight you, right? Every single time. I've never been in this situation and not been edited on. Only on NA would a kid, 200 HP... and cap heals, right? He can take a 100 pump and get the refresh and be stacked, right? Only on NA does that kid run away there. Like, what? Why? Doesn't even do a smart edit as well. Just 50-50s and just aim duels you. And for the next, like, even if you get out, for the next, like, 4 minutes, there's just kids trying to wall replace you endgame. Not even agree from that guy. Like, there's a guy in your box and you're 200 HP. There's no reason to not go for the kill, right? Bro, what the fuck is that guy doing? No idea. He had no mats, yeah, but like, not even like looking before he leaves his box. Good war replace here though. Good war replace right there. For Loki, I swear just jetpack in at some point here would be a good idea. Like, how is he not getting, like, fought here, you know? No idea. Like, even the good players on NA just look like drones. Hold on. No hate to Curve. I'm a big fan of Curve. But what the fuck is he doing here? Can somebody just break this down for me? Let's just go back on Curve's POV in this moment. So Clix is playing good. I like his movement. I like his mechs and stuff he's doing. Alright. What is Curve doing here? Don't know. He's also swinging to the left, which makes no sense in that 50-50 scenario. He has auto open doors on, which is quite funny as well. Dying to an auto... I thought he edited the door, but it was Clix, and then the Clix did a door edit, and then he just opens the door, which is quite smart. Yeah? So height chop. Here, I disagree with going for height here. Because, I mean, yeah, obviously that happens, but the issue, even if you take height here, which, you know, he had no info on height, and height was building in metal, he doesn't have enough mats to hold height for this zone, right? Like, he's not going to be able to get over here with the amount of mats he's got. I think the better play is to, like, drop down layers, uses 8 builds, and box up on a lower layer, where at least, you know, at least he can wait for next pull and then maybe get a kill from that, you know? What do you guys think? Just as a, you know, could have done a little bit better. You should never go for height, even if it looks super free, if you can't hold it, because you're just like setting yourself up to die for the next person that goes for it. And this guy in height obviously was stacked as well, but okay. Double movement on or off. I'll tell you what is the best double movement setting. Slightly biased is this 45, 71, 135. Because you kind of get like the goated double movement where you swing really hard, but you can cancel it as well if you press W and D at the same time. So it's so good. You can have like crazy double movement, and then also you can cancel it quite easily as well. It's quite a common one, but it's good. All right, let's watch this last win here. Take a look. Good game by Clix. Honestly, not a bad game considering how scuffed he was there. Get awareness check. Yeah, he was like full focused on height rather than like getting to front side. If he did that height retake, if he did that height attempt from front side in like the box, he had 8 builds, so he could just ran front, get it to end the zone, and then boxed up. I think it would have been a really good height attempt, because at least then there's no downside. The issue when you're backside chopping out height and stuff is there's just downside, because you can just get, you know, edited in. Somebody can look at you, height can fight you backside. There's a lot of downside versus if you go front side and chop at height, worst case, they just spray you a little bit, right? You're not really risking an awful lot. Alright, Clix keys a lot here. You good? Where do you start in the Cloud Masterclass for duos? There's a whole section called Duos Mastery, which I would start there. And then there's also a section called IGL Playbooks, basically like height at IGL. Something like that. Alright. Is this the real Teeny? It is not. Is this the game Resub watched? I think it is. Maybe we shouldn't watch it. I don't want to make you guys watch the same game again. Not the real Teeny, is it? Let's go. Nice. Don't know what that's doing. Played. What was stone viewing? Go one more time. 45, 71, 135. There you go. Only starter from Timu Teeny. Nice. I'm not sure, Bargoy. Because there's no more solo cups after this, and I've sort of missed the ones that have been on, to be honest, because I was working on the Kanana one. I want to get the Fight Maskers out next. That'll probably be my main thing. That's not a bad idea, Crow. Another guy who just crashed. Why did the kids on NA just crash randomly? Was that a bug in the last cup? Another little fight. Somebody keys him when he's on his body. Jetpack bug. Oh, rip. 3 pops a slurp. Bro, NA is crazy. What's this guy doing? This guy mantled on him? But that guy just mantled on him, what? Okay. It will be an update with a few new pros bucks. What mantle? Yeah. I feel like mantles can be good in fights, but you got to do them like so selectively on like a cone, so you're at least protected a little bit. They can be good. It's definitely like a very niche point in a fight where mantle could work, but I'm 26 now, white bro. I'm 26, guys, and I got ID'd for a monster literally yesterday. That's a bit bad, isn't it? Oh, damn. Thank God I have my wallet on me. Never matter. Yeah, you shouldn't matter while being weak, 100%. Let's hit low here. You need to fake kill and then go for a counter shot, surely. Surely this guy doesn't let him just pop a big, right? Yeah, he does. Never mind. Bro, what is this kid doing? Get on the walls, man. Why is he just replacing from above like this? Now he's just full boxed. Fucking hell, man. Crossbot, this is like box fighting 101. What are you doing in here? Oh my days. Fucking hell, man. What am I watching? I'm watching some EU after this, guys. I'm sorry. What is that guy doing? He's just like pickaxing the top over and over when he's hitting 100. I need for a monster, isn't that? Yeah, I know, bro. Not ideal. Nice. Freedom. Pixie from AliExpress. What did that guy say earlier? Timu Teeny. That was good. Where did Peter go? Bro, Pete was... Prime Peterbot was like so good to... I could like watch Prime Peterbot every single cup and I'd learn something new, you know what I mean? Like there'd be some new tech, there'd be some new strats he's doing. There's some like crazy highlights that he's doing, you know? You guys think Pete's ever gonna have like his prime... Like he... What is this fucking visuals, man? There's no way this is actually visuals. Jesus Christ, what is he doing? The worst awareness I've ever seen in my life. It's not, is it? Surely it's not. Okay, thank God. Did that much passion. Oh, he's fast anyway. Oh, well. Yeah, that's true. But no, the thing is, I think it's just burnout, because if you play that much of anything, you just get burnout. Nice kill. Guy's got the best tech. My days. Thank God that's not team visuals. No, it's practice. You just got to do it like on your own in creative, and then put it into your own gameplay over time, from like 1v1s, 2v2s. Do it in like zone wars and stuff, and then do it in game. The Shark Peak ones, though, I'm not gonna hide. I made those. I was watching Shark, and I saw him do a load of stuff, and I've been trying to do it for like the past 6 months, and I still can't do it. So I don't blame you for not being able to do it. On Karama. You guys want to watch some Karama after this? We could. Not a bad shout. The metal. You know it's came out. Magi is good. Well, it's just preference. Double movement and like basically all settings are just preference. But that one specifically is good because you can have like full double movement swinging to the side, but then you can also cancel it by pressing 2 keys. If that makes sense. So you can have like really good double movement, or you can just have regular movement, and then you can also just have, you know, the standard as well. Crazy at the moment, I only do fighting coaching. I don't do any VODs or anything like that. I think if you do exclamation mark coaching, it might show up. It's a little bit expensive though, because I'm a bit busy. Watch someone who's W King like Vico, Pixie, Mercy. We could watch some Pixie. You guys want to watch some Pixie? I'm down to watch some Pixie. Yeah, Pixie? All right. Who's your favorite pro? Gotta be Shark, innit? I think Shark's got like the best like story and narrative at the moment. Right? Like he missed calling globals or whatever by, was it globals or grands? He missed it by getting second 3 games in a row. And then he set world record in solo points. He won like every solo cup for a whole year. And obviously he's only 14 as well. Like, Shark's got, like, the best potential of anybody in the world at the moment, by far. Nice, free kill. How's it going, Noise? Good luck in Heat selling Noise. You're playing today? Are you? I'm good, bro. I'm actually chilling at the moment. Look at this guy trying to peek up again. That's why you don't get tunnel vision in Endgame. Like, so many people there would just get tunnel vision on height. Here it bounces back, or like pulls back, and you could get flanked, so he just goes up layers. Very nice. Needs to connect to that guy. I would say connect and then ramp up, just so he's not as stretched out here. Because now he's like, I don't know. Now he's like super like stretched on height. But if he was connected here, he would be easy able to reconnect. He does pressure this guy a lot, which is good. Issue is like this guy could, you know, chop out somewhere back here, and then he'd be falling down, and then he'd be connected only to this guy at the front. And you got to be careful on solos. Cypher's bang at on. Yeah, Sony should be good. Who's playing today? Is there a way to like see the heats, or am I crazy? I feel like today's got some good players in it. Oh, where's the drop map? It maps by noble, right? Let me pull it up. Oh, we got Shark playing today. Oh, do we do a little Shark watch pie? Surely Shark streams it, though. Alright, let me pull up the map in a sec. There's a lot of good players in this. Watch Clix win. 1v1. This is like the most unlosable situation ever. Nice. Well played. Well played game. Very, very well played game. Alright, let me show you guys the map real quick. How do I do it? Like that? Okay, there we go. Alright, so in this heat, which is in 10 minutes or so, we have got the Goat Shark, who's contested by Turtle, as you can see. We've got Vico here. We've got Wox in this heat as well, who's very, very good. We've got Proofer right here, who's conned. We've got Aura King over here. We've got Jake Booker in this heat. There we go. We've got Skvee and Teeny, teaming our spawn. We've got Noah Riley, conned at this. It's a new spot, right? This is a new spot that I did. And Noah Riley in here. We've got Pixie doing his Pixie strat down here on the bottom left where he fishes in Storm, which is good. He'll definitely qual. We've got Mauls in here. We've got Nefrizzi. We've got the Spanish Goat Gaudette. French players. Curve qualified. The NA Curve that we were just slandering a second ago qualified. Well done, Curve. We got Demas. We got Faded. We got Maldus. Who else we got? Howley up here. Deandy's qualled and contested. Panzer's contested at Painted Palms. Who else do we have that we know? I think that's it. Who do you think is going to qual, guys? Jake Booker definitely going to qual. Teeny's going to qual. Shark, probably Turtle will qual as well. Vico will qual. Wox will qual 100%. Pixie will qual. Top 25, so there should be a bunch of people qualifying. Faded might qual as well. Cringe is really good as well. Nice, good map. All right, let's take a look at Pixie. And that'll be the good player to watch next because he's playing in a sec. Yeah, Lixium as well. I didn't mention Lixium. He's really good. Yeah, let's pull up the goat. How's it going, Genzi? I'm doing good. Cool. Not the best cup ever for Pixie, let's be honest. 769. He's already quad. Do we watch a Pixie 20 bomb? Or do we watch like a Pixie endgame? Oh, I can't even fucking see the page, Fortnite Tracker. What are we doing? Why am I getting a TV license ad on Fortnite Tracker? Like, what the fuck are we doing, guys? Okay. Alright, let's watch Pixie. Yeah, watch a little bomb. Fun. And then the cup will start in a bit. Good. Just gotta watch the 20 bomb, right? Crazy. Yeah, you just gotta place like good and one up to get 150 yards, so it shouldn't be that hard. I wish there was a way to save to re. Okay, where is Pixie landing? Labs, churn. I know, PR is like, I think it's like the most useless thing to look at, because you can place like good in one random cup just by begging the last game when you're not going to qual. Like, you can do so, there's a lot of people out there who can just do so average in every single cup. And then, you know, they'll just beg it out last game. That will help them earn, so. Nice. Nice. Well played. Nice. Very, very good peaks. Very, very good stuff. Chilling. Starts in a few minutes. I think it'll be like 13 minutes till it starts, so we can watch the game. Nice. Good movement. I think moving to the left, I feel like you should always slide. Zombie solo cup? Yeah, it looks like that. Clean pickaxe swing. And something I noticed pros are really good at is like not missing a pickaxe. As dumb as that sounds, but like they always hit the pickaxe correctly. Never mind, he immediately fucks up. But you guys get the idea, right? Like I reckon there he just hit the floor rather than the cone or something, and then he can just break it straight away. It just helps have like better pressure. Almost caught this guy with a piece. Nice. As he gets on the wall there, you see how he slides? That was smart. As he gets on the wall there, he slides to the left. So if the guy does open, he's like kind of below his shot, you know? Yeah, so he gets a nice little side piece, free shot, slides, tries to slide down the cone, like here. Kind of works. And then here as he gets on the wall, most people just get on the wall and then just smack twice, which is so bad. But instead, he just slides. Also, he slides kick the wall. Did he slide kick the wall there? He did, right? How much does that do? 25 damage or something? Yeah, he does slide kick the wall. Then there's one hit pickaxe as well. A little phasing. Quite nice. Vigo goal should do. Vigo just locks in, or definitely qual. Too smooth. Yeah, that whole fight he only made like one maybe mistake where he like missed his pickaxe and hit his wall, but like the rest of the fight he was just doing good. And he also messed up his edit down to 3-piece the guy below. That was it. Peaks are so crisp, yeah. He like peaks like very, very tight, you know what I mean? Never like wide and never like making a mistake as he peaks. In. Finding a new spot to key. That just looks like a drone, doesn't he? Checks he's not in the cone. He's not. He's not in the box. He's there. Nice. That little cone edit to block off the guy's shot. Mongol classic. 200. Nice. That cone edit is so good. I think a lot of people try to do like the back two, but it's just difficult to do that. But if you do the single tile and like edit the guy up, it's actually really good. Because then you can just reset the cone and get a kill. And you'll cross that lined up, you know? Demon? Mate, you asked me this question like every single time I'm live, and I still don't have the answer for you. You know? Nice. Again, another just really good phasing. easy way of ending a fight, but it's not hard to practice, but like it's something you got to practice, otherwise you won't be able to do it consistently. I've not Madry. It was the new third party. Up players here, which is good. Little L-shaped box. This is a box fighting classic right here. Little L-shape. Backward stare as well. The backward stare tech is coming out. Now he's 150. Now he can go for a counter peak, right? Maybe he doesn't need to, actually, to be fair. He could just get his big off here. But he would be ready for a counter peak. The whole point is you get good enough at box fighting to not die. And then as he goes over, you see how he ADS jumps over like that? This guy just fucked up. He missed his... feels bad for this guy. He missed shooting out the crash pad. Gonna get him killed. Nice. Well played. How do you improve your spawns? Just play more Osborne. You can do like Osborne customs or like Q sniping ranked versus people you know at your Osborne. Do that. Damn, that guy just got shit on. Well played. Very, very well played. Who do you think is the best player in the EU right now? Best shooter, I'm not sure, bro. I feel like it's kind of hard to say who's the best player, because we not actually had like a proper cup for a while. Probably Shark, just based on solos and stuff, but it could always change, you know? That's like just versus random kids and solos, so you never know. Nice. Okay, I just got shit on. Played. Jetpacks or crash pads? Definitely jetpack. I think he was just carrying crashes there just to key a little bit, because they're kind of better for keying, but... Like right there. I swear nobody is doing that piece. Am I crazy? Who is standing on a floor like this and then grabbing the wall there? That is some tech from Pixie, right? I didn't know you could do that. I mean, obviously it makes sense you can do it, but like I've never seen somebody actually actively do that while fighting, you know? Beautiful peak. Yeah, it's just droning out. Nice. Lovely little bit of peace right there. I swear I still like learn stuff whenever I watch like new like building grid stuff occasionally. It's quite cool. Quite cool how like that has probably been in the game for like 8 years now. Like that exact thing, but nobody's really thought of doing it while fighting until, you know, Pixie just then. And that's raw powers, you just need to get a refresh earlier, probably. Such good awareness of what the guy's going to do next. Nice, man. Okay, I just got shit on. Well played. Can't really see what's going on, but you baited out the pre-fire there with the reset and then got the go. No, because you get a refresh. Yeah, if you get like top 13, if you just get a kill before you need to get a kill, like if you just actually go for like a more confident refresh, like a pre-edit or something like that, then you get the kill, then that will basically set you up for... The issue of like top 10s and stuff is The mistake's not really the top 10. The mistake comes way before that, you know? You gotta go back and watch the whole game to figure out when you could have got a kill. Because if you have a good mid game and a good early strat and stuff like positioning, it's quite easy to just get like a top 15 or top 13 or whatever, you know? Playing out all your mats. But that's like the cap of what you're gonna get. This kid just got shit on, didn't he? That's bad looks. The little I've seen Veno do that a lot, where you wait for somebody to like go up and then you edit them down like that. That was good. As he goes up to the wall here, smacks. Guy edits, and then he just you see how he doesn't block him, he just catches him. And then yeah. Raps for this guy. Those who keep dying first move and the second move in. Should probably not be in front side or something, I don't know. It's so hard to die if you're like just sitting front side the whole time playing properly. Alright. Yeah, if you're dying like first move in, like you're obviously just not rotating properly, right? Or am I crazy? No way we crash. W Fortnite? No? Okay, we're good. Bro, this gun is crazy. I think it's so much easier to use because you don't have the scope on it. Are they doing that with the other gun is so much more difficult. Absolutely fries that guy. And this guy as well. Nice. Hey, Pixie's fucking crazy. Yeah. Got 3 kids with an AR, that one, right? Rotate. And you're not doing that with the pistol as well. The pistol, like, the bloom on it is just too nuts. You're not hitting those shots. Every single tournament you get top 30 midway, top 30 elo, and then you dud when you get in a pro lobby. Bio, honestly, it just sounds like you need more experience in like good lobbies and like having shots that work regardless of good lobbies. Because you're probably getting punished for like mistakes and stuff that you make in other types of games, you know? I would say. You'll be good, Riley. Just lock in. Right. As long as you're not streaming, you should be good. Okay, so. Another free kill. New rotate tech just dropped from Pixie. Nice. Almost just milked it right there. I know, this is where the crash is just good, right? That kid's getting done. Almost dies though. Noble to Middle East. Happen. Isn't there like scrims on Middle East though? Possible to earn on old gen? Not really. I mean, maybe, but like it's a little bit hard because there's not that many people in the cups, you know. Okay, bro, this guy's doing the fucking craziest peak. Indians just grief. Is that actually true? There's no way all the Indian Fortnite players just grief scrims. That actually can't be true. Surely that can't be true. Good rotate. Let's go into Twiz. God, you swear? Okay. This is a good play. Sets up like a little kill box to beam somebody, and then he's just going to chase it. Nice. Great kill. That guy was a bit shambles, but... Great kill. Guy had a reset wall. Whenever a wall's reset like that, it's always going to be 1 HP and you can just jump in. Edited and then reset always means it's B. Fire balloon grease him. Drops down low. Any tweaker that tweak pros. Paragon is somebody that I've used and I think it's like half the pros he's worked with at some point. Good movement, man. Very, very good movement. Another free kill. Goal number 20 right there. Right, he's doing so much like slides where he's actually damaging the walls. Quite smart, actually. Like when you slide along someone's wall, it damages them. That kid just got shit on. Holy shit. Great kill. Such a great kill. Good discipline to not chase that guy. Mum comes into the room and shouts at him, so he's fine. Pause for a second. If you join the school, sad, I don't know if you have that. If you join the academies, a lot of people in there post looking for duos and stuff. Or you could ask in the coaching cord Discord, the masterclass one. You could ask in there maybe. Nice, great kill once again. Go for height here, surely. Yeah, double TO checks through the build there. Gets height for free. Nice. Very well played. Great peek. Well played. 26 kill win. Lovely stuff. Alright. Okay, guys. That is all for today's stream. I'm going to go and do some stuff around the house. I'll host somebody who's watching the thingy. Noah Riley streaming it. Alright, Noah Riley is in game now. Alright, I'm going to host Noah. He's playing Heats live right now. Go support Noah. He's, of course, the GOAT. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. And make sure to keep an eye out for when the Calendar Masterclass fully drops. Alright, in a bit, guys. Go say good luck to Noah as well. In a bit. See you later, guys. Join the raid. Join the raid. Alright, see you later, guys. Appreciate you watching. In a bit. See you later, YouTube as well. You want to go